Welcome to my channel. Stay tuned to our channel for sports and entertainment news all the time. Please subscribe the channel. Stephen Curry set to join Warriors road trip, could return for Miami Heat game. Stephen Curry could return to the Warriors team tomorrow night when they face the Miami Heat. Stephen Curry's injury woes may be behind him. Shams Charania of ESPN is reporting that Curry will rejoin the Golden State Warriors East road trip ahead of their game against the Miami Heat, where he will be re-evaluated. Curry suffered a pelvic contusion in the game against the Toronto Raptors last Thursday, which ruled him out indefinitely. Should he be cleared, Curry will likely play against the Heat. Even though it hasn't been a long absence, the Warriors will welcome Curry's return, as their road trip hasn't gotten off to the best start. The Warriors lost the first game of their road trip to the Atlanta Hawks 124-115, thus derailing a lot of the strong momentum they had built up after the All-Star break. Curry had really been putting in the work for the Warriors, and the injury may have been a blessing in disguise, as the fatigue was starting to show. Even Steve Kerr admitted that Curry was exhausted after carrying the team for so much of their winning stretch in recent weeks. Since the All-Star break, Curry has been playing excellent basketball, averaging 26.5 points, 5.9 assists, 3.7 rebounds, 1.2 steals, and 0.3 blocks per game while shooting 49% from the field, 41.1% from beyond the arc, and 93.8% from the free throw line. Warriors fans will hope that his numbers only improve once they reach the postseason. A return against the Heat will allow the Warriors to resume their push ahead of the final stretch of the NBA season going into the playoffs. The Warriors currently sit 6th in the Western Conference with a 41-30 record. They want to fend off teams below them like the Clippers and Timberwolves, who are breathing down their neck to secure a guaranteed playoff spot. The Warriors have an abysmal record in the play-in tournament, having never secured a playoff spot since the format was introduced in 2021. Golden State is currently 0-3 in the tournament, not winning a single game despite being in it twice. Earning a guaranteed playoff spot will give them some breathing room, as they would likely not want to tempt fate by having to go through the play-in tournament again. The arrival of Jimmy Butler has done wonders for Curry and the Warriors. Prior to the trade, the Warriors had a 26-25 record and looked to be one of the most disappointing teams in the Western Conference. However, ever since the Butler trade, the Warriors have gone 16-5, and been one of the best teams in the NBA during this stretch. With a reinvigorated and motivated Butler now serving as the second option behind Curry, there is a lot of optimism surrounding what this team can do in the playoffs. Given Jimmy's history in the playoffs, the hope is that he elevates his game and the Warriors as a whole to a deep run in the West. Despite being the 6th seed, the Warriors are one of the most formidable teams in the NBA, primarily due to their experience with their star duo.